Hello and welcome to the Punk Wrestling Podcast. I am RM Punk and these are my Elimination Chamber predictions. It's going to be a quick video, but first give me a quick like and quick subscribe. So thank you. Get straight into it, shall we? We'll start with the women's tag team match. Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler versus Belair and Sasha. Now, this match was only announced last night. They've already been teasing that Nia and Shayna are going to be defending their titles on NXT in a couple of weeks, but when does that ever matter? However, I do think that Shayna and Nia will be coming away with a victory in this one. I just can't see Belair and Sasha having the tag titles, as I do think they're going to be facing off in Mania. I just think there's going to be some miscommunication there. Maybe Reggie gets involved in some way, but Nia and Shayna will come out victorious. Next up, we have, let's go with the US title match, shall we? Bobby Lashley defending his title against Keith Lee and Riddle. Now, will Keith Lee be there? There's been some rumours around that he won't be there. That'll be a shame, because I'm quite looking forward to seeing Lashley and Lee really get into it in a match. However, on this occasion, with the rumours entailed, although I love Keith, I do think Lashley will retain. I think Keith will be there. I think that Lashley will win via the Hurt Lock on Riddle, unfortunately, and retain his title, and we'll go into a Keith Lee-Lashley feud towards the Mania season. That is my pick, and I'm sticking with it. So we've got Lashley in this one. Next up, let's go for, well, let's do the women's title match, shall we? Or will there be a women's title match? So still on WWE.com, it says Asuka versus Lacey Evans. However, we know that Lacey is pregnant in storyline and in real life. So, what are we going to do? Is there going to be a match? Is it not going to happen? Or is there going to be a challenger? Now, I'm going to pick that there will be a challenger. And I'm going to go with my heart and say that Rhea Ripley, as I keep talking about her in every episode of Wrestling Podcast, will turn up, will face Asuka, and will win. There's my pick. What I'm worried will happen is Charlotte will turn up, Charlotte will win, and then we'll get into that. However, I'm going to pick Rhea Ripley to go over here, turn up, make an appearance, beat Asuka for the championship, and then you will get a Charlotte Rhea feud into Mania, and Rhea will win at Mania, cancelling all the mistakes that were made last year. Fingers crossed, shall we? Next up, we have, let's go with the Raw Chamber match, shall we? We have Drew McIntyre defending against AJ Styles, Jeff Hardy, Randy Orton, Kofi Kingston, and Sheamus. Now, this is going to be a tough one, don't get me wrong. There are plenty of good challenges in here, and I'll quickly talk through what I think is going to happen. I think Randy's going to be taken out by The Fiend. Probably won't turn up, but I think that when Randy's in his pod, this is an interesting pick, I'm going with it. Randy's going to be in his pod, and The Fiend's music is going to hit, and he's going to be gone. Randy's just going to be missing from the pod, and that is, Randy's going to be out of the match via that. Maybe he'll turn up at the Funhouse sometime eventually. Who knows? Jeff Hardy's going to jump off the cell at Chamber pod at some point. We're all waiting on that one. AJ Styles will have a good match. Don't think Amos will get involved here. May try to, but I just don't see it being needed in this match. Kofi will have a good showing, but won't get anywhere. Sheamus is going to come in last. It will be Sheamus and Drew as the last two. I think that Drew is going to come out on top on this one, however. I am sticking with Big Daddy Drew. Let's go. They will then feud again, Sheamus and Drew at Fastlane, and we'll see what happens Mania. So, next up, we've got the Smackdown Elimination Chamber match. We have Jey Uso, Kevin Owens, King Corbin, Sami Zayn, Cesaro, and Daniel Bryan. Now, the winner of this goes on to face Roman Reigns in the main event, I believe. Well, he's definitely, it will be the main event. We know. Okay, so breaking down some of the... Obviously, Owens is a favourite here. King Corbin, not going to happen. Sami Zayn, not going to happen. So that leaves Jey Uso, Kevin Owens, Cesaro and Daniel Bryan. Now, a lot of people are picking Cesaro in this, and I was going to pick Cesaro. However, SmackDown, it looks like he's heading into a feud with Seth Rollins. So I think I'm going to leave that there. I think he's going to have a very good showing, but I don't think he's going to win. So Jey would be interesting, but I don't see them going there. Kevin Owens or Daniel Bryan. Now, both good choices. Can't argue with anyone there. I think they're both good choices, but Kevin Owens has had many, many matches with Roman Reigns, and if he loses again, it's just going to look a little sad. So I'm going to pick Daniel Bryan. Yes, 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 I will indeed. And yeah, he's going to win the Chamber, getting everyone's hopes up for Mania. And then we have Roman Reigns versus Daniel Bryan. And I am going to pick... It's going to be Roman Reigns. I'm sorry, guys. Look, at the end of the day, it's just going to happen. Roman Reigns is not losing the title this close to Mania. Yeah. Daniel Bryan's going to put up a good showing, but Roman Reigns is going to win, probably by nefarious means, may even set up another match with Daniel Bryan and Reigns for Fastlane until Edge officially challenge Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, and that will be the main event. Hope we have a good show. Like I said, nice quick video. Give me a quick like, subscribe and share, please. Tell your friends and enjoy the Punk Wrestling Podcast. Have a good day. See you soon. Goodbye.